Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. I know I haven't posted in a very long time. Just a week, but and that's a very long time to be not posting, in my opinion. But anyway, I hope this video makes up for it. And in this video, as you saw by the title, I will be analyzing my own gameplay of what I did wrong and what I did right. And then also in the second part of the video, I will be telling you guys some fatal mistakes that you could be doing that are hurting your chances of winning a Bedwars game. But yeah, I hope you guys really enjoy this. I really hope this video makes up for the time I haven't posted. I put in a lot of time thinking about all these tips and mistakes that you could be doing. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. See you. Okay. Let's first start off with the getting into the game part. So you get in the game, and then I'm just freezing right here for a little bit. I'm a little laggy, and then I go right into the generator. I see I have 13 iron and 1 gold so far. And I just check out my surroundings real quick, and then I go right back into the gen. I see that I have 24 iron. Usually I'd want to get 16 iron and go, but I just got 24 and whatever. I grab 64 blocks, just a little bit more. I usually grab 64 blocks with the 16 iron I get. And if I get like and then I put the gold back and all that. And then, yeah, I defend my bed. Always want to defend your bed before you rush. And then I just start rushing immediately. One thing I didn't take, as you can see, that guy is bridging over to him, bridging over to the Diamond Island. I didn't see that, so then I just come over here aimlessly, not knowing anything. But luckily, I had the upper hand on this guy and killed him. And then I go straight for his base, and his bed's not open. If his bed was covered, he probably could have killed me. And this right here was really good PvP battle. And then right here, as you can see, I have a ton of resources that I spend nicely. I don't use all the resources to rush one base. Let's say if I get full tools. Look, with 31 iron, I can get a stone sword, a iron pickaxe, and a stone axe. I would just be wasting 30 iron right there. I could get a stone sword and have 20 iron left over in case I die, and then I can go straight to my chest and get a stone sword in case someone's there. And then I have the 4 gold, which I think I buy a TNT with. I'm not too sure. No, I put it back into my under chest. As you look, I'm grabbing my 10 iron so I can get myself a stone sword. And then I have a gapple, and then I just eat that really quick. And then, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna head to mid right now. Yeah, as you can see, you might have noticed I kept, looking back a little bit here in a second. I look to my right to see if blue and green are still fighting, which they are, because I saw them fighting. And then, my eyes are over to here to make sure gray and red are still fighting. And then my eyes go to here to make sure pink and white are fighting. Basically, why I'm doing this is because I know blue and green are fighting, so they're not gonna come after me. I know gray and red are fighting, so they're not gonna come after me. And I know pink and white are fighting, so they're not gonna come after me. I'm the only team right now who can go after someone and is not occupied, you know what I mean? And then I fall, which if you're in my situation, no one's coming after you since not every bed is gone. You can make mistakes sometimes, like tiny mistakes, like I just fell off, that's okay. No one's coming after me. So then, yeah, mistakes are fine. Just depends when you make them, or just try not to make them a lot. And then I just had 8 iron added with my 6. I always check how much gold I have when I get it from the generator, and then I go to my chest, because I know I don't have iron armor yet, since there's this armor HUD right here with my mouse. I can see if I don't have iron armor or anything. And I noticed red's taken out of the game, green's bed is gone, so then, and white's bed is gone. So I know pink just died, So I know pink just died, so I know he's gonna be spawning really quick. So that's why I'm trying to hurry as fast as I can. I see he's occupied. I get his bed, and then I wait. This is not what you want to do at all. You cannot wait for them to come to you sometimes, because what he can do is he can go to his E-chest while you're just standing there and waiting for him to come to you. And he's gonna buy an iron sword or a stone sword. He's gonna get some, like a gap off, and then you're just gonna be sitting here just waiting for him. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Maybe if they're immediately rushing you, like see he just bought an iron sword, stone sword. But again, that was a really good PvP encounter. I buy a gap, I go straight off to go to white. And then as you can see, I see a gray bridge right here that I did not see before. And then for a split second, I can see a gray. And then I know white's right there, so I'm like, okay, should I go after white or should I not? I already know gray is going to be at my base really, really quickly. And I know white's just doing his own thing. So what I do, I just void. So yeah, I look at gray and then I just void instantly. Because in solos, you do not want your bed gone. Solos is a really fast-paced game. As you can see, the recording's only like 6 minutes. So then I buy a stone sword and blah blah blah, and then I go straight in. If I would have gotten like an iron axe and a stone axe, I would have just wasted 20 iron right there that I could have used for other stuff like shears or something like that. But this was a really good play by him. He got me right on the chest, and he can hit my feet from there. As you probably see my Technoblades analysis against him and Dream's duel. If you get someone on, like, it's harder for you to reach someone at like the head area as they can hit you at the leg area. As you saw right there, I was on top of the chest and I couldn't really reach him at the head, and he could reach my feet. And this is a really good play right there. This is a really good play. This is all skill. I mean, it's a little bit of luck based and it's a little bit of skill, I would say, with Minecraft. But I placed blocks right, like see block clutch. I placed blocks right there and then I just obliterate them. Those blocks you might be asking like why those blocks are there. It's because you want to place blocks right there, not right there, but like in front of them, so they just pause, or just they run into the blocks and then you can get the first hit off of them. When you're in a PvP battle, you always want the first hit. In my opinion, you always want the first hit. That's why I placed the blocks and they run into the block, or they accidentally hit the block and then I can hit them first, if that makes sense. So I was gonna go after white right here, but I checked the tab to make sure white wasn't, like, if white's alive or dead. I saw that he wasn't alive, so then so basically what I did, I just went straight to gray. And then right here, I see that gray and blue are about to fight, so then I have the perfect opportunity to go rush gray. Of course, he's gappling up. In this situation, you want to go as fast as you can. Not as, like, just try to go as fast as you can to get to the base, or else they might see you and chase after you. I just fireball jumped right there to make sure, to be sure he wasn't following me. Or, like, saw me when I saw them too. See, I was questioning to Void here, because I was like, where did he go? Where did he go? I didn't see gray blocks going to my bridge from mid back there. I didn't see gray blocks going to my bridge right here. So then, there's no way someone could have made that jump, you know? So then, I was like, okay, I assumed that he just went I assumed that he went to, blue. And that blue and gray are fighting, possibly. So I just went straight to blue to go take out their bed, and to make sure I saw gray, as you can see right here. I went to blue to make sure I saw gray, and like if I didn't see gray here, as you can see his name just popped up right there. If I didn't see his name there, I would have avoided it instantly. But I saw his name right there, and then I look in the chat that he died. So I go straight after the blue, and then right here again, I just wait for him to come. But it took way too long, so I just dropped down and got his bed. And then I placed more blocks. Again, another terrible idea. sometimes, and then he just obliterates me with a knockback stick. And then in a couple seconds, I see that blue takes out gray anytime now. There we go. And then by his, well, he just, gray disconnected. But by his final kills, I know that he's a pretty decent player. He's been playing for a long time. He has at least a little bit of experience. And then I just see him, going to Diamond Gen. There's basically only two options that he could have gone. He could have gone up here, or wait, he could have ran over here. He could have built up over here. He could have built up there. But I know, because I didn't see any building blocks right there, and I could still see his name, that he's not building up or running. So then I just look again to make sure he's not building up or anything. And then, yeah, as you can see, I was right there. And then I see this glint, and I was like, okay, I obviously know he's at the Diamond Gen. And then he really tried to hide. And then he almost destroys me with that knockback stick again. And please don't buy knockback sticks. And boom. In the next part of this video, I'll be telling you guys some fatal mistakes that you could be doing that are making you lose some more of your Bedwars games. The first one is you guys taking your time. Well, taking your time as in, like, you're not going after bases and all that. You're just taking your sweet time, getting resources out of the generator and blah blah blah. That's not very good, especially if you're playing solo. Solos is a very fast-paced game, and in solos you should go very, very fast in order to succeed in taking out other opponents' bases and winning the game. But in other game modes like 2v2s, 3v3s, and 4v4s, you can have a little bit of relaxation time, if you will. And yeah, solos is a very fast-paced game. If you want to win more solos, don't go at your own pace. I mean, go at your own pace, but I mean, like, don't just sit around and be lazy and just cover your bed, like, oh, boom, 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 boom. And then the other team's like halfway over to here, and you're panicking because you have no clue what to do. So yeah, try not to take your time as much. And the second thing, don't go after diamonds and emeralds. That just hurts you more during a solos game, and sometimes even a doubles game. Sometimes, well, in doubles you can go for diamonds because you have a little bit of relaxation, just like a little bit of relaxation because you have another teammate. But in solos, never. Like, there's so many different scenarios of when you could go after diamonds and emeralds. Like if someone's super OP and all that. But there's just so many scenarios that I don't like to go after emeralds or diamonds because, here, let me put a scenario that in your minds. Basically, I'm this team. I just take out my first rush, and I'm going to diamonds. Then, bridging over, getting my diamonds, going back, and in the meantime, you see Aqua and White are going at each other, so you're like, okay, I can get some diamonds and all that. But what you could have done is you could have saw Aqua go after White, and Aqua's base wide open, you could have gotten their bed, and then taken the diamonds over to you. It also depends on the maps too, sometimes. And yeah, it depends on the maps. It depends on what different scenarios there are. So let's say, yeah, I just won. Again, I took out my first rush. I'm going diamonds. Aqua is fighting White. Aqua's over at their base. You see that, but you're like, okay, I'm just gonna bring back the diamonds to my base, obviously, get some prot and some trap. Again, that's a really good idea, but what you could have done is taken out Aqua. White could have probably gotten the final kill on Aqua, or Aqua could have possibly gotten the bed on White. Those are two beds gone out of the game already, which means you have a better chance to win. So if you want to win more, go after bases. If you don't want to win more and just get super stacked, and then, because if your PvP skills aren't that good, or like, yeah, just your PvP skills aren't that good and you need some sharp and some reinforced armor to help you through it, then yeah, go after diamonds. And if you take out your first rush already and you see no one coming after you, get some diamonds, get some prot and a trap. Hopefully you should have 3 diamonds by then, and then you go straight on full rush to your other rush. Do not, I repeat, do not buy an iron sword before iron armor. Again, this is a scenario of when you have to buy an iron sword. Let's say if I took out green and I'm just getting resources. I only have 7 gold, and then I see blue coming after me, who's already taken out red, and he has iron armor and a stone sword. He's rushing diamond gen, and then he goes to green, and then he comes over to me, and I'm clueless. I'm coming back on the bridge. I'm coming back, and then I'm here, and then I see his name. Then I'd probably want to grab my gold, buy an iron sword, because you have no armor then. But what I do, my PvP skills are pretty good in my opinion, and I could probably kill him with a stone sword. But some of you guys out there aren't really as experienced as I am in PvP, and probably need an iron sword to help you. That's probably the only scenario of where you need an iron sword before iron armor. And same thing goes with gaps. If you really need a gap off. But if you're at like 5 hearts, I'd say you're fine. If you're 5 hearts and down, you need a gap. But if you're 5 hearts and up, you're fine. Actually, I'd say 4 hearts. So if you're at 5 hearts, you're fine. You don't really need a gap. And if you're at 4 hearts and below, you need to gap. Like, I wouldn't say immediately, but you need a gap at least if you want to go. You need a gap if you want to go take out a base, because you're definitely not gonna. You may or may not win that fight, depending on your experience, of course. And my 4th tip is, if you're really not as experienced in PvP and like other areas, then go after the bed first out of everything. So usually what I see people do is the bed's like this. The other player has shears, like green. They're just sitting on top of my base right here. I'm right here. Or I go into my base and grab a sword or whatever. I get into my base, grab a stone sword, and while I'm in the gen, he has shears. He has time to get my bed. He has time to drop down here, down to here, and with shears get my bed in like 1 second, literally in like 1 second. But you may be like, you'll probably hear the fall damage. I'm not gonna get there in time for him to get my bed. Because think of it, so he's up there. I buy an iron stone sword. I'm like right here as he falls right there, and then he's gonna be on this other side of my bed, and he'll probably get the bed before I even get to him. And then I have no bed, and I instantly rush him, and then I make the mistake of playing really stupidly, and he kills me. This is actually, I forgot to put this one in first, because this is the actual fatal mistake. Is green comes over here, he's sitting up there, you're in here, or you're green, for example, your guy you're attacking, the person you're attacking is in their generator and buying a sword or whatever, and you don't go after the bed. What you do, or what I'm assuming some people do, is, well, because I've seen it, is you're up here, and then you take or like somewhere like around here, and then you come down here and take like at least 1 heart of fall damage, or like half a heart, and then it's a 9 heart versus 10 hearts. He probably has a stone sword, and you still have a wooden one since you rushed, but you had shears, or you had time to get their bed. Because you could have gone here, jumped over onto this side of the bed, broke your block, and then he's still in the generator or still buying a stone sword, and then now he's coming after you. You see? And yeah, that's basically the mistake I see a lot of people make. Try to go after the bed first instead of trying to PvP them, just trying to PvP them or trying to wait for them. Because also a lot of people do this. the person's getting person's in the gen, or yeah. So the person's in the gen or whatever, and you're at 9 hearts, he's at 10, and then you go in for the PvP. You're most likely to lose. You're most likely to lose because you have less hearts. And here, whatever, is fine because they have a lot of hearts. But yeah, that leads us to our fifth tip, fifth fatal mistake, our last fatal mistake. If I missed any, please tell me in the comments. But my fifth fatal mistake is not voiding. Not voiding, or yeah, not avoiding in like you see someone coming after your base. Let's say you're at Aqua, you just took out Aqua, and you see Blue coming to your base from Green. Obviously, and like White's taking out order. Obviously, you want to avoid because your bed's not gone. Like, you don't want your bed to be gone in solos or doubles ever. Maybe in 3s or 4s because you have a little bit of relaxation. You have some reliable You might have some reliable teammates, and yeah. So you never want to have your bed gone in solos or doubles. Try to have your bed alive for the longest possible you can. Because I see a lot of people who are just like, even me sometimes, I'm just looking at Blue, I'm like, and he's like, at Green, like, oh no, he's gonna get my bed. Okay, I'm just gonna go to White and then go to Pink. No, you do not want to do that. You want to avoid and not get your bed gone, and then you're closer to getting. So okay, so you avoid. You're back at your base. I know you have like nothing, and Green's coming after you. You still at least have a chance of killing him, but you may be asking, or you may be wondering, like, wouldn't have a better chance of surviving if I, like, if you just stayed at Aqua because you're at your base, he's coming, he has a stone sword, iron armor, blocks, he has resources, and you don't. Wouldn't you have a better chance of surviving? Anyways, and even if he kills you, you're back at your same place. You're back at your same place, and you will probably be dead. And yeah, that's all the fatal mistakes that you could be making during Bedwars and why you're probably losing. But if you still have more, leave them in the comments, and I will respond to them as soon as I can.